Alain came from a different neighborhood not far away, and he would come down here with his brothers and play with us, And that day, it's kind of, my memory is a little bit choppy. I was 4 years old, but it's still, part of it sticks in my head. That day it was raging. It was basically white water. And as boys, I think we were just throwing sticks and whatever we could find in the river. That's what I think we were doing. And I just at one point remember Alain was missing. I remember helicopters and rescue personnel and being interviewed by the police. And that's pretty much my recollection of the day.
Everybody knows everybody. So for something like that to happen, everyone was touched by it. And that's all the people you saw here today are people that were there at the time who were, had young kids.
It really affected my mom and my father. My mom, to this day, we have the L'Acadie River that comes behind on our backyard. And my mom said, "You're putting up a fence, or I don't want my grandchildren to go anywhere near the river." So for my mom, it was a very traumatizing moment.
They didn't have time to stop and grieve, and, it was, we lost a child. We got to keep going. We have 4 other young kids that don't really understand what's going on. This for her is that moment to grieve and to remember and to, close that chapter for her.
It was sort of like forgotten, and I think, as we said, it's coming back to the surface, and people are realizing, look, something tragic happened here, and it's important for people to remember.
I specifically asked that they put a QR code on the monument, because it's one thing to see a monument with, brief inscription, but it doesn't really tell a story. And most people want to know the story. And in 10, 20 years from now, people are going to say, oh, somebody tragically died here.
That Alain is never going to be forgotten. That's what my father used to tell us when we were young. He says, oubliez pas votre frère Alain. N'oubliez pas votre frère Alain. And today we basically confirm that we haven't forgotten Alain.